Today is Tuesday, Parashat Tzav. We're about 1 week away from Pesach. Next Tuesday night, we will do Bedikat Chametz. And as we're getting closer to Pesach, today we'll explain the poem that we sing at the end of the Seder, according to the Perush of Rabbi Yosef Messas. Baruch Hashem, in our library here at Emavanim, we have a beautiful collection of books, and there's an extensive collection of Haggadot, of books published on the Seder night with the Haggadah, and one is actually a facsimile of a handwritten Perush of the Haggadah by Rabbi Yosef Messas, who was originally from Meknes, and then was the chief rabbi of Haifa. Amazingly, his handwritten explanation of this poem really sheds a light on what we're saying in Gadya. Gadya is a young kid, a young goat. The young goat actually represents the Jewish people. That my father bought for 2 zuzim. You can explain zuz is a money, it's a coin, 2 coins of what is these 2 coins, but Rabbi Yosef Messas explains 3 zuzeh with 2 coins is 2 zuzim. To lazuz in Hebrew means to move. This is when Hashem moved and directly was present, not through an angel or through a messenger, but rather himself. When? At Makat Bechorot, at the Yetziat Mitzrayim, there was Makat Bechorot, the final plague of the firstborn, and also at Kriyat Yam Suf, at the parting of the Red Sea. So, the father is Hashem. The Gdi that he bought for me, the Gdi is the Am Yisrael. Bitrezuzeh, twice moving, once at Makat Bechorot, the final plague, and once at Kriyat Yam Suf. Then came a Shunra. Shunra is a cat, and ate the Gdi. In other words, wanted to harm the Gdi, which is Am Yisrael. The cat is actually Paro. Why is the Paro likened to a cat? Because a cat is a domesticated animal that doesn't really remember or is loyal to his master. It's not like a dog that is very loyal, but a cat has a forgetfulness, just like Paro forgot all what Yosef did for the Egyptian people, and when he didn't remember Yosef, he forgot him, then that's when he put his people, the people of Yosef, the Jewish people, into slavery, and that's why it means by the cat eating or making the Jewish people into slaves. Then Atak Kalba came the dog, and the dog bit the cat. The dog actually, according to Rabbi Yosef Messas, is the tzarat, the leprosy that Paro, according to the Midrash, had leprosy on his body, and leprosy eats the flesh of a person, just like a dog when he bites the flesh of a person. So that's the tzarat, the leprosy that came on Paro. Ve'atahutra came there in the stick, and hit the dog. And according to Rabbi Yosef Messas, the stick is representative of Moshe Rabbeinu, who had that staff that he used in the Nisim, the miracles, but that staff that stick represents Moshe Rabbeinu, who healed the leprosy of Paro, who was represented by the dog, so that Paro would have enough health to be able to withstand then the next 10 plagues that will come. Then after that came a fire, and the fire wanted to consume, but here it consumed. Rabbi Yosef Messas didn't really consume, but wanted to consume. The fire wanted to consume and to extinguish actually or to consume the stick. And the fire is actually the fire of the Malachim, of the angels, that when Moshe Rabbeinu went to Shamayim to receive the Torah, the angels wanted to burn Moshe Rabbeinu behevel PM with with a breath of fire from them. So, because they said, what's Yelud Isha doing here with us? He's a person, how can he be here? And that's representative, the fire, representative of the angels that wanted to burn, so to speak, the chutra, the stick, who represents Moshe Rabbeinu. Ve'ata maya, came the water, and extinguished the fire. What is the water? Water is the Torah, the tablets of the Torah that Moshe had received, and the Torah is what protected Moshe from the fire that the angel wanted to burn Moshe that was up in Shamayim. Then at that Torah came here the ox and drank the water that extinguished the fire. So the ox here is actually the golden calf. The golden calf, when Moshe Rabbeinu came down and saw the golden calf being worshipped, he broke the tablets of the Torah. So that's like representative of the ox drinking the water is the golden calf causing the breaking of the Torah. V'ata shochet v'shachat leTorah. Then the shochet came and slaughtered the ox. That's Moshe Rabbeinu took the golden calf and crushed it, and here slaughtering is representing of that crushing of that golden calf, and that's Moshe Rabbeinu. Then V'ata malach hamavet, and malach hamavet, the angel of death, v'shachat le'shochet, and he slaughtered the shochet. Actually, according to Rabbi Yosef Messas, the malach hamavet wanted to take Moshe's soul, and he describes it as if he had done it. And Moshe Rabbeinu actually, according to the Midrash, used the stick that he had, the staff with the name of Hashem written on it, Shem Amforash, and that's the next verse. V'ata kadosh baruch hu v'shat lemalach hamavet. And with that, the staff of Moshe Rabbeinu that had Shem Amforash written on it, which is representative of Kadosh Baruch Hu, he was able to chase away the malach hamavet and even run after him, according to the Midrash. So this is, according to Rabbi Yosef Messas, an explanation of what the poem of Gadya is about. And it's actually a beautiful book of handwritten all, and the facsimile was published by the organization in Israel, the Ora Ma'arav organization. That's the director of it and the founder of it is Rabbi Meir Abizbol, a good friend of our congregation, and that's where we got the collection of books by Sephardic and Moroccan and Sephardic rabbis that we have here in our library. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.